And one day when you decide to come out of make-believe and come into your true self and who you truly are, make-believe is just the parts of you that you like or supposedly like, the parts of the reality that you like. This is like a farmer that doesn't want to touch the manure, even though that the flowers and everything grow from the manure. You have to be familiar with all aspects of yourself. This is like the person who's constantly working on their face, but they've never worked on their intestines before. You have to constantly be on point with yourself. You can't let this dharma or this dream blot you out and put you into some type of state or some type of hypnosis to where you forget what you truly are underneath all of this. So that way, when they start talking about death, when they start talking about fear, when they start talking about the end of your life, when they start talking about it's over for you, you don't believe in none of that. Because if you accept that, as some have, they've accepted there's a such thing as death. They've accepted there's a such thing as that you should be afraid. We accept these things. And in mastery, in teaching, look at Bruce Lee, look at all these things. They were trying to teach you how not to be afraid, how not to have fear, how not to be weary of death. And that comes through this training. It comes through this training of your awareness of the energies that are around you and just how powerful they are. But once again, you have to also be aware of how to not allow these systems, these matrices that we're in, which is a whole nother conversation of how those get put together and why, but to steal your joy. Never let them steal your joy. Your happiness, your great feelings about yourself, that's all that's driving you now. You're a perpetual energy system. You don't even really need food. Everything you think you need is because you convinced yourself that you need it. That's why in every high teaching system, they start showing you how to play with that. They start showing you, actually, you don't even need to breathe. For real, like the highest state is that you have none of the dependencies of the organs, because the organs are the created system. They're the created being. And what you are is you're the creator. And that's what's shaking things up right now. That's what's got this incessant onslaught to our people, because we are creators. And there's a fear of someone or something that has the ability and the awareness of the power and the potential of that. See, they just want you to create. Make your babies, make your businesses, bring your ideas, but they don't want you to know that you're a creator. You see what I mean? And they're so close together. It's so close together. It's like, well, I thought one equals the other. But see, in a mind that still has that film and doesn't understand how it connects and how everything connects together, that hasn't dawned on them yet. To see these secrets, that's why they call it. This snake, that's Lucifer. They say, what is it? Lucy in the sky with diamonds. That basically means Lucifer in the sky with tetrahedrons, meaning that when you look up at the firmament for a while, you'll start being able to see a dot-to-dot system in the stars that seem to actually connect to a lattice work of a tetrahedron-like framework. The matrix, the nest, the womb, right? And then they tell you, okay, well, there's this light bearer, right? And we talked about that. Okay, that's the sun spraying out as if it's some type of creator. Then they say, then when the night sky comes in, that all of the shining stars are like that of a peacock, because the peacock's feathers have the eyes on the feathers. And each of those eyes are gateways to souls, because each human being that leaves and comes and goes still appears in the sky, because each human being corresponds to a star. But how bright are you shining? If you're only going to be here tops another 50 years, there's no reason in rushing it, and you might as well leave a streak across the sky and be a legend. Do something amazing and incredible. You're not going to be here forever. Our ancestors saw this as an intermediate phase to where we can work on afterlife. An intermediate phase where you can even work on whether or not you're going to be wealthy in afterlife or whether you're going to be poor. And how do you do that? Well, the only thing that is worth it in afterlife is truth. The only thing that remains is truth. So the more you put yourself into truth and you confirm that truth with this blueprint that I'm speaking of today, the universal knowledge of who we are, the geometrics within inside of our own body, If you're wondering where is all the knowledge, they put you in the knowledge. The ancestors put you in the body. And now all you have to do is what they say on the top of the temple, know theseton, know yourself. And in there comes forth all things. Knowing everybody else, it's like they don't even know themselves. So what are you really learning? So this all gives us opportunity to, as they said, they got a great reset going on. Great. I'm going to go ahead and reset myself then. If that's the energy that's being dialed in,